Don't you just love an overpowered character that looks very timid but is super freaking strong? I know I do. With that being said, in today's video, we will be taking a look at the top 10 anime where the MC looks weak but is actually an overpowered badass. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Alright, now let's get into the video. Number 10. Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere. In the far future, humans abandoned a devastated Earth and traveled to outer space. However, due to unknown phenomenon that prevents them from traveling into space, humanity returns to Earth only to find it inhospitable except for Japan. It is now the year 1648 of the Testament era. The refugees of Japan now live in the city ship Musashi, where it constantly travels around Japan while being watched by the Testament Union, the authority that runs the reenactment of history. However, rumors of an apocalypse and war begin to spread when the Testament stops revealing what happens next after 1648. Taking advantage of this situation, Toori Aoi, head of the Musashi Aryadust Academy's Supreme Federation and president of the Student Council, leads his fellow classmates to use this opportunity to regain their homeland. Number 9. Punchline. If he sees underwear, humanity will be destroyed? Yuta Iradatsu is a high school student with a peculiar habit. When he sees a girl's panties, he gets so excited, he faints. After a certain incident with a ghost cat, his soul gets separated from his body. Using his special powers, Yuta watches the daily lives of the inhabitants of an apartment and sometimes plays tricks on them. These people consist of Meika Daihatsu, a genius inventor, Mikata Narugino, a cheerful idol, Ito Hikiotani, a shut-in NEET, and Arabura Chichibu, a spiritual medium. After catching a glimpse of Narugino's undergarments, Chiranosuke reveals to Yuta that he becomes exponentially stronger upon seeing panties. However, if he sees another pair while he is still a spirit, his power will cause an asteroid to crash into the Earth, ending the world and killing his friends.
NANI?!
Number 8. Nura, Rise of the Yokai Clan. Rikuo Nura doesn't want anything to do with evil yokai, and just wants a normal life. Too bad he's a quarter yokai. And Nurahyun, his grandfather, is insistent that he takes over as head of the Nura clan. He's able to keep his supernatural secret life hidden from his classmates, as he can only transform into a yokai at night, for 6 hours at a time. Unfortunately for him, various yokai factions are out to target both his yokai and human friends, and like it or not, he needs to embrace his yokai side. Life is not easy when you're Nurahyun's grandson. Number 7. Dragonar Academy. Learning to ride and tame dragons comes easy to most students at Ansarivan Dragonar Academy, except for first-year student Ash Blake, who's known by his fellow classmates as the #1 problem child. Poor Ash is the laughingstock at school, because despite his unfashionably large star-shaped brand that marks him as a future Dragon Master, he has nothing to show for it. His dragon has never appeared. Until now, that is. One fateful day, Ash's dragon awakes in full glory, but appears different than any dragon ever seen before, in the form of a beautiful girl. What's worse, Ash soon discovers that this new dragon has attitude to spare, as she promptly informs him that she is the master and he the servant. Ash's problems with dragon riding have only just begun. Number 6. K Project. Kings are individuals who have been bestowed with incredible supernatural powers and granted the ability to recruit others into their clans. Protecting the lives and honor of their clansmen is an integral part of the king's duties. After a video depicting the heinous murder of a red clansman spreads virally, the unassuming student Yashiro Isana is accused of homicide. Now a manhunt is underway for his head, bringing him into contact with the infamous Black Dog Kurou Yatogami, a skilled swordsman and martial artist determined to follow the wishes of his late master, the 7th king, and slay any who is worthy of being his master's successor. Meanwhile, Shido is a nondescript young man living an unremarkable life in an island academy, and seems to have no recollection of killing anyone. To keep his life, Shido must prove his innocence. Number 5. Hero Tales. There are 7 stars of destiny in the sky, each one linked to one of the 7 great champions. Of these stars, Tonrou, the North Star, and Hagun, the South Star, shine brightest. Those who are marked with these opposing stars are destined to fight each other to the end. The remaining 5 strive to prevent the chaos that would come from a battle between the Hagun and Tonrou. Keiru, the ambitious general of the Imperial Army, is the Tonrou, and he will stop at nothing in his conquests until all falls before him. Taito, a carefree swordsman, is the Hagun, and he remains unaware of his destiny until Keiru invades his town. In the aftermath of the destruction, Taito, accompanied by his sister Lila and the fellow star-marked Ryuko, set forth, waiting and training for the day they face Keiru again. Number 4. World Trigger. When a gate to another world suddenly opens on Earth, Mikado's city is invaded by strange creatures known as neighbors, malicious beings impervious to traditional weaponry. In response to their arrival, an organization called the Border Defense Agency has been established to combat the neighbor menace through special weapons called triggers. Even though several years have passed after the first gate opened, neighbors are still a threat, and members of Borer remain on guard to ensure the safety of the planet. Despite this delicate situation, members in training, such as Osamu Mikumo, are not permitted to use their triggers outside of headquarters. But when the mysterious new student in his class is dragged into a forbidden area by bullies, they are attacked by neighbors, and Osamu has no choice but to do what he believes is right. Much to his surprise, however, the transfer student Yuma Kuga makes short work of the aliens, revealing that he is a humanoid neighbor in disguise. Number 3. Boso Renkin. Kazuki Muto, a young high school student, is killed one night saving a mysterious girl from a monster, only to wake up in his school dorm, believing it to have been a dream. However, he soon finds out that dream wasn't a dream at all, when a giant serpentine monster attacks him and his sister. Tokiko Tsumura, the girl he saved, explains that the monster is a homunculus. Kazuki had been attacked and killed by it when he was rescuing her. However, she, feeling responsible for him, revived him by placing a Kakugune medallion in his chest, serving as a replacement heart. The Kakugane, as Tokiko explains, is an alchemical device that, when activated, takes a certain form based on the Kakagune's user, forming a unique Buso Renkin. The Buso Renkin is the only thing that can destroy a homunculus monster. Using this, Kazuki creates his own Buso Renkin, the Sunlight Heart, a huge lance. Along with Tokiko and her own Buso Renkin, the Valkyrie Skirt and Execution Scythe, Kazuki joins the fight against the homunculi and their master. Number 2. Quanzi Gaosho. Widely regarded as a trailblazer and top-tier professional player in the online multiplayer game Glory, Ye Zhu is dubbed the Battle God for his skills and contributions to the game over the years. However, when forced to retire from the team and to leave his gaming career behind, he finds work at a nearby internet cafe. There, when Glory launches its 10th server, he throws himself into the game once more, using a new character named Lord Grim. Ye Zhu's early achievements on the new server immediately catch the attention of many players, as well as the big guilds, leaving them to wonder about the identity of this exceptional player. However, while he possesses 10 years of experience and in-depth knowledge, starting afresh with neither sponsors nor a team in a game that has changed over the years presents numerous challenges. Along with talented new comrades, Ye Zhu once again dedicated himself to traversing the path to Glory's summit. Number 1. Tengentapa Grinlagan. Simon and Kamina were born and raised in a deep underground village, hidden from the fabled surface. Kamina is a free-spirited loose cannon bent on making a name for himself, while Simon is a timid young boy with no real aspirations. One day while excavating the earth, Simon stumbles upon a mysterious object that turns out to be the ignition key to an ancient artifact of war, which the duo dubs Lagan. Using their new weapon, Simon and Kamina fend off a surprise attack from the surface with the help of Yoko Littner, a hot-blooded redhead wielding a massive gun who wanders the world above. In the aftermath of the battle, the sky is now in plain view, prompting Simon and Kamina to set off on a journey alongside Yoko to explore the wastelands of the surface. Soon, they join the fight against the Beastmen, humanoid creatures that terrorize the remnants of humanity in powerful robots called gunmen. Although they face some challenges and setbacks, the trio bravely fight these new enemies, along other survivors to reclaim the surface, while slowly unraveling a galaxy-sized mystery. This is by far my favorite one on this list, so give it a chance and you'll see how badass Simon really is. Thanks for watching today's video, and as always, if you made it to the end of this video, well, I congratulate you, because I know I wouldn't have. Anyways, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to let me know your thoughts down below. Oh, and I also take video recommendations, so if you think of one, well, pass it on in the comment section below and I'll check it out. With that being said, AniTube, out!